Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I've been trying since yesterday to get a reading and I've had a lot of distractions, but we're going to try again. Spirit, who is this reading for today? Once again, it's for Gemini. Gemini. I've been having a hard time getting a reading for you, Gemini, but I'm going to try again. Alright, Spirit. What virtues are you working on in the sign of Gemini right now? Obedience, peace, self-control, compassion, and perseverance. So, you're having to not give up. You're having to do what you're told by people in authority over here. You're having to have peace and self-control with compassion as you do this. And just not simply give up. Look, my table got wet last night and my cards are wet too. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to let them dry out again. Unbelievable. We're just going to let those dry out. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in Gemini's life? Justice and death. So you're transforming a legal situation, it looks like. And there's a sense of you've been soul searching about this, but you're about to finally get to the end of that. Alright, what's not working? Strength. That's reversed. There's a weakness, okay? So there's something that is changing, and it has to do with making things right or justice. And maybe even a secret coming out, because the Hermit is about soul searching. But when the Hermit is in reverse, you're being very shallow about it. Alright, let's going to pull this together. Maybe you're finding out that somebody in your life is very shallow. The Fool. So you're definitely ready to begin something new and to take a risk, Gemini. And then we have Judgment. Bad judgment at that on the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's see if we can find out how this happened. Can I see, please, how this happened to Gemini, Spirit? How did this happen to Gemini? There we go. How did this happen to Gemini? Mature woman. There was a mature woman. Okay? What's being hidden? What's being hidden? A main male and a mature man. Oh, and a wealthy man. A main man who's mature and wealthy. These could all be the same, or they could be three different people that are being hidden. You have a main male, a mature man, and a wealthy man being hidden. Alright, what's being shown? That somebody is a thief at work. You have a thief at work. Alright, what's going to happen next? A courtship with the lovers, a choice, or maybe you're just in love with one of these people. You could all be the same. The main, mature, wealthy man could all be the same, but they look different, honestly. The main male and the wealthy male look very much alike and around the same age group, but this mature man looks older, like the mature woman. So this could be like a mother or a wife, And this could be her husband. And there's two other men here, a main man and a wealthy man. And somebody is there's an occupation here, and somebody's stealing from it. And what's going to happen next is you're going to have a courtship. You're going to get to know somebody. Alright, how did this happen, Gemini Spirit? You have a lot of memories. You have a spiritual connection. And somebody's been running. Somebody was ghosted. You have memories of a spiritual connection where you were ghosted. And this is like deja vu. This is something that's happened to you repeatedly. Alright. What's being hidden? There's distance, a barrier, separation, or space. What's being shown? That there's a masculine energy that's in despair. The masculine energy is in despair, maybe because of a thief at work. Alright, what's going to happen next? There's going to be chemistry in this courtship. And there's confusion. Something's unclear or unsettled, and there's like a mystery. There's confusion here. A lot of confusion here. Alright, let's find out. What would this mature female say that they're in a committed relationship? Alright. What would the main male say? That you let them down and they feel so drawn to you. What would this mature male say? That they can't get enough of you. And what would the wealthy man say? They miss hearing your voice. So this mature woman would say, I'm in a committed relationship. The main male would say, you let me down and I feel drawn to you. The mature man, the main male would say, you let me down and I feel drawn to you. The mature man would say, I can't get enough of you. And the wealthy man says, they miss hearing your voice. What would you say to the main male, Gemini? What would you say to the main male? That you trusted them. I trusted you. What would you say to the mature man? That you daydream about a life with them. The one you can't get enough of. So this mature man is the one you can't get enough of, and you daydream about a life with them. Alright, how about the wealthy man? They would say we don't share the same values, that they want to start over, and they have too much to lose. So this wealthy man, they have too much to lose. This mature man sounds like they want to have a relationship with you. Oh, and somebody compares you to others. I think it's the wealthy man. This main man says that they feel drawn to you, that you let them down, and that they trusted you. And you would tell them all that you're in a committed relationship. Clarify the committed relationship. I don't know what comes next. I do love you. And I don't want to let you go. Alright, with I still have feelings for you on the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's pull some tarot on this. Why is Justice here? Justice is here because of the karmic partner and a hermit. Somebody's soul searching about a karmic partner. Alright, why is death here? Because somebody wouldn't take somebody else's love. They didn't want this to be a secret either. They're grieving a breakup because of mind games. So what you're soul searching about is this person tried to keep you a secret. They played mind games. They betrayed you. Or reverse the roles if you need to. And why is the Hermit here in reverse? Because this is over. Somebody lied to you about wanting to move forward here. Alright. Why is Strength in reverse? Because of some deception and unhappiness. Why is the Fool here? The Fool is here because of hiding feelings, codependency, addiction, and a very hateful King of Cups. Alright, why is Judgment in reverse? Because somebody's awakening to the fact that they need to walk away. They're mad and they're awakening to the fact that it's time to walk away from this. And they're being divinely guided to do so. Alright, Spirit, how did this happen to Gemini? You were trying to keep shit clean. Alright. What's being hidden? That it's not personal. That you're going to agree to disagree and listen. Alright, what's being shown? So somebody's secretly listening, but they're agreeing to disagree and it's not personal. And what's being shown is forgive and fuck your job. Remember I said somebody was stealing at work? Alright, what's going to happen next? I think somebody's going to get fired for stealing at work. Somebody fucked up because you're hot, smart, and have a great ass. And they were lucky, and you need to remind them of that. And stop trying to control every damn thing. Alright, can you talk to me about how this happened to Gemini? How did this happen to Gemini Spirit? This is a spiritual lesson. What's being hidden? That you need time apart. What's being shown? That somebody's awakening to the fact that they need stability. What's going to happen next? Spirit says this is protected and this is a warning about playing hard. Clarify playing hard. It has to do with a friendship. Protected, warning, play hard in this friendship. And forgiveness under that. Clarify time apart. It has to do with children. You have to have time apart because of some children. Alright, what's the spiritual lesson? It has to do with integrity. And go slow. Why are they awakening to the need for stability, Spirit? Because of something that's happening right now. You need to take care of yourself and you need healing. With denial on the bottom of that deck. Alright, Spirit, where is Gemini at in this journey? The answer is no. And being guided. Guided to what, Spirit? Divine Masculine is here. Being admired. So the answer is no. You're not being guided, and Divine Masculine is being admired or is admiring someone else. Not being guided to what, Spirit? Maybe to not be guided to Divine Masculine. Not being guided to what? It has to do with the material world. You're not being guided to the material world when it comes to Divine Masculine and being admired. Alright, what's going on with their person, Spirit? They're refocusing. They're not talking to you, but the answer is yes. What's the answer yes to? understanding. It could be that the answer is no, and you're being guided to admire divine masculine and their money. And this person is refocusing. They're not telling you, but the answer is yes, because they finally understand. Understand what, Spirit? That they need to take action. What does that look like, taking action? Having self-worth. Outlook of that, Spirit. Divine feminine and twin flame. They are understanding that they need to take action on their self-worth when it comes to this divine feminine and the twin flame. And we have divine masculine over here working on their money. What's the connecting energy here? There's going to be forgiveness. Somebody's thinking about forgiveness. Clarify what they're thinking. They're thinking about some deception and some lessons that they learned. Clarify the lessons they learned from this deception. Lessons they learned from deception. That they want to be alone. They just want to be alone. Outcome of this relationship in the next month, Spirit. There's something's going to end. You're going to go in a new direction, and you're going to heal. And vibrations are here. Clarify this new direction. They're recognizing what? How creative they are, and that they need to be patient until somebody returns. Clarify return. Clarify return. There's somebody who's been wearing a mask when it comes to their inner child and their free will. Clarify the mask and inner child. They want to have union. Clarify union, Spirit. They've been through a dark time and they have a lot of regret about a barrier here and some destruction. What's going to happen to divine feminine over here? Divine feminine has had a karmic partner they've been crying about. They've been crying about a karmic partner. Clarify this karmic partner. It's what goes around comes around, and a lot of pride and ego. Outcome of that relationship, Spirit. The summer is here. Being released is here. They received something. They've been numbing, and they're playing the victim with a lot of memories underneath that. Alright, what kind of healing does divine masculine need? Inner child. How about divine feminine? You need healing in your love life, and how teachable are you in the end of this cycle? Alright, connecting healing, Spirit. You need to say what you mean, be patient, and practice sexual arts, which is celibacy, and also love yourself. Alright, angels, how are you helping? You're giving somebody vision. Putting people, places, and things where they need to be for the truth. Alright, how about divine feminine over here? They're getting knowledge. Knowledge about what? About a divine plan and forgiveness. Connecting help from the angels, Spirit. The vibrations. You can feel each other's vibrations. You're going to have blessings and power. Anything else? You're awakening to the fact that there is hope for this, and sexuality on the bottom of the deck. Alright. Let's see what messages. All of my freaking cards are wet, y'all. Oh, this is making me so mad. Alright, messages for divine masculine spirit for the sign of Gemini. You have talent. Alright, what about this talent? You inspire people. It makes people happy and it brings clarity. Alright, what about Divine Feminine Spirit? You have financial health, trust, travel, lighten your load, and manifesting. Manifesting what? Compassion. Healing, empowerment, and willpower with blessings. And confidence. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, everything's wet. I can't believe this. All of my cards got wet somehow. This is really something else. Alright, Spirit, can I get guidance, please? How does my body want to move today? What can I do to make a difference? And from whom can I release judgment right now with? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? So there's some buried shame here that needs to be released. Somebody needs to stop being judgmental. You need to try and figure out how you can make a difference. And how does your body want to move today? Alright, let's see what message we get from the Oracle book. Instant Magic Oracle book. What message do you have for Gemini? A gratitude jar. You will need strips of paper, a pen, and an empty jar. Write out 10 strips of paper of what you're grateful for and put them in an empty jar. Add a few strips every day. When you have been doing this for 30 days, write a piece of paper full of wishes. Put the piece of paper with the wishes in the jar with the other things that you're grateful for. Place the jar out overnight to be charged under the full moon and wait for your wishes to come true. And we do have a full moon coming up. So that's not a bad idea to try that, huh? Alright, anything else, Spirit, before we close? Let's get you a message out of here. Alright, Oracle messages out of here for Divine Masculine and for the sign of Gemini. What would you say to Divine Masculine and the sign of Gemini? Make time for self-love. Step up and lead. Work through any feelings you have. Lighten up. Go deeper. Leave the past behind and relax. Alright, how about Divine Feminine for the sign of Gemini? Take a breather. Anything else? Attune to the divine, step into your power, and embrace the flow of life with Go For It on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Alright, who are you talking to, Spirit? HTHFZDI. DXGTJNL. LSTVXKB. NSHIYDV. VNRJSVH. Let's find out what would this person say to you. What unsent text message would this Divine Masculine say? I hate you, F you, F you. What would Divine Feminine say? I'm reading our text now, wanting to text you. Don't want to look pressed. And you just fell asleep on the phone. LOL, good night. Why is Divine Masculine saying I hate you? I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you. Where have you been all my life? And I reread all of our text messages over and over again. So they pretend like they don't care about you because honestly they do care about you and they're afraid of this intense connection. How are you? We haven't talked in forever. Alrighty then. Trinkets, please, Spirit, for this reading. A piece of quartz crystal, zodiac dice, an infinity sign that says love. Somebody's a card reader. There's a hand here. A horse. Two hearts connected. A starfish, a rat or a mouse, a compass, dream, hope, trust, love, an elephant with a really long trunk, a piece of lapis, a flamingo, a fancy heart, a ballerina, a captain's wheel, a music note, an Eiffel Tower, a dolphin, a cross, a butterfly, a tree of life. I love you, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I love you, a peace sign, and so much of me is made from what I learned from you. You'll be like a handprint on my heart forever. Trinkets from this card, please. I have an Eiffel Tower and the word wish, a marble, a huge key, a broken ring holding on to a baby rocking horse. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. A metal headgear, cherries, a squid or an octopus, an arrow and a feather, a prick or a cactus, a fancy heart, a crescent moon with a fairy, a butterfly, infinity sign, a star of David, I David, a rocking horse, a little heart with a doggy paw that says I love my dog, another Eiffel Tower, and my pirate, my cool ass spirit wearing the bandana. Thank you, baby, for helping me with this reading. Prayer for the sign of Gemini. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. And it certainly looks like you are going to be forgiving somebody in this situation for hurting you. Alright, you guys, let me know if this resonated. I'll be back later with another reading. Be blessed. Bye-bye.